In the country. The young innovators have designed India's first solar car, which will cut down on not just pollution but fuel costs as well. Let's now get you this report.
No, this is no unidentified flying object. Peculiar it might maybe, but this is a car which holds the key to a pollution-free future. Presenting India's first solar car, the students of Delhi College of Engineering are all set to take part in the world's solar car race in Australia. The car has to cover 3,000 kilometers in 8 days. But the way it's performed, the proud manufacturers are sure they'll do it in style.
So basically the main difference between a normal car and a solar car is that we have engine in normal cars, and in this solar car we have solar panels and motor.
The car is structured to allow maximum surface of its 8 solar panels to be exposed to sunlight. The solar energy tapped by these panels is stored in 4 batteries. The movement of the motor chain powers the single rear wheel, pushing the car to a top speed of 80 km per hour.
तो अगर बैटरी फुल्ली चार्ज है एक बारी तो अराउंड 100 किलोमीटर तक चला सकते हैं. स्पीड अगर हम मेंटेन करें 60 to 70, 50 to 70 और टॉप स्पीड तो जा सकती है 80, 100 तक accordingly.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that the solution to the pollution woes of the world pretty much lies in the solar car. Not only will it do away with the use of petrol, diesel, etc. owing to the absence of an engine, noise pollution will also be down to zero.
आवाज़ बिल्कुल नहीं होती है बिकॉज चेन और स्प्रॉकेट की वजह से, क्योंकि इंजन की कोई आवाज़ नहीं है, इंजन नहीं है इसमें, करंट की कोई आवाज़ नहीं होती तो इसलिए आवाज़ नहीं है.
Undoubtedly, the effort of these young lads from DCE needs to be commended, even as an experiment. However, there are miles to go before the solar car can actually end up as a commercial reality. With Arunikant Sinha in Delhi, Sharma headlines today.
So that car will surely be riding on solar energy. A short break is what we're heading into on Headlines.
No unidentified flying object. Peculiar it might maybe, but this is a car which holds the key to a pollution-free future. Presenting India's first solar car, the students of Delhi College of Engineering are all set to take part in the world's solar car race in Australia. The car has to cover 3,000 kilometers in 8 days. But the way it's performed, the proud manufacturers are sure they'll do it in style.
So basically the main difference between a normal car and a solar car is that we have engine in normal cars, and in this solar car we have solar panels and motor.
The car is structured to allow maximum surface of its 8 solar panels to be exposed to sunlight. The solar energy tapped by these panels is stored in 4 batteries. The movement of the motor chain powers
Studios. In fact, Ankur, Mohit and Raman are now in fact right here with us. Ankur really has been the one who's been spearheading this campaign. He really has been the captain of the ship, really, so to speak. Ankur, where really did this idea originate?
Actually, this project aims at promoting renewable energy in India. We were pretty worried about the condition that the country's renewable resources are in. Solar technology has been making the forefront across the world, and we were pretty worried if India could lack it. So we just wanted to promote renewable energy, and that's the reason behind this.
So when did you guys actually start working on the project?
Actually, the project was started in August 2006. The formalities took time. The project was taken to the college. The college approved the project, and the actual project work started in November 2006. We were doing the analysis and simulations for the first 2 months, and in January 2007 we were making the car.
Alright, Mohit, Raman, it seems Ankur really came out with the idea, but what really has this journey been like for you guys?
This journey like a journey of life. Basically, we had all the kind of experiences, good, bad, and obviously worst.
And so what were these worst experiences all about?
Like not having food, eating for 2 days. They
oh
count.
God, so you guys were really working hard on it, weren't you?
Missing classes and.
So, but how supported was the Delhi College of Engineering for this project?
Very, very supportive. Means at the initial we went to the college for the college approval. They were really very impressed with this progression that we're doing in this college, and they were quite happy and keen to do this project. College helped us a lot.
Alright, so college has been really supporting you. But Ankur, coming back to this whole idea of, we've been seeing visuals of the car, we've been showing our visuals, in fact our viewers really visuals of what this car really is all about. It seems there's no engine, there's no clutch, there's no gear. So how does the car really run?
Actually, there's no engine, the car runs on a motor. The solar energy falls on the panels, and those panels convert it into electricity. That electricity passes on to the batteries, and those batteries run the motor. there's a chain attached to the motor and the wheel. When the motor shaft runs, the chain runs, and ultimately the wheel is rotated. So that runs the car.
All right, he makes it sound really simple, but this aspect of a motor and a shaft. So I guess that's really doing away with noise pollution as well.
Yes, ma'am. We have gone away with the noise pollution, air pollution, as well as with the cost of the petrol. It's like a maintenance-free car. We don't have to put in any kind of fuel. You just take the car, go, and there is sun, obviously. And you can fuel.
Well, the sun will always shine on you guys, hopefully. But Raman, coming back to this whole aspect of what this project really has been, what sort of a journey it has been. Now, of course, you're telling us that it's all about doing away with the clutch, with the gear and the engine. What kind of reception do you think the car would actually get when you take it to that competition in Australia?
Definitely, we'll have a grand reception there. That's for sure, because this is the first car from India that will be participating in that event. So we're expecting a lot out of the competition there.
All right, so you're expecting a lot, but also, if you were to talk about any kind of obstacles that you faced in this entire project, what kind of hindrances did come up, if at all, any did?
There were huge difficulties. First of all, we are from a developing nation. India is only the second or third nation which is from the developing, the third world country, and it's making a solar car. So we had to pay the price for it.
In what sense, when you say you had to pay the price for it?
Initially, we were thinking of making a flexible body based on liquid drop model concept, but we had to compromise on that stuff because we were not getting the the curved panels in India.
Okay.
Plus, the technology in India was pretty outdated, so we had to compromise on that stuff. But what we had tried to make is a complete Indian car.
So that must have made your task all that much more difficult, right?
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. I think we have worked harder than the teams from US and Europe, and still our car may lag behind them just because we are from a developing nation.
But what about funds, Mohit and Raman? When you talk about funds, any kind of sponsorships that have been forthcoming for the project?
We have funds. First of all, the Ministry of Non-Renewable Energy Sources. They completely funded our car. And then there is DST. The talks are going on with DST for the sponsorships. And we have Maruti. They have given us cargo fund. And our college also. They held us technically and also financially. Our team faculty advisor, Dr. Shamsher, is a great person, and he really helped us out.
So he really led you on. He's been a source of strength, support, and guidance.
Exactly, ma'am.
All right. Any message that perhaps you would want to give out to him through headlines today?
We will always be there for you, sir. Till now you have been for us.
We love you, sir. We love you.
We love you all.
All right. It seems you're very proud of your teacher, but
Exactly.
all right. Once you're really there in Australia, what are your plans? How are you planning to go about the entire thing? What will that competition really mean for you guys?
We'll be reaching there somewhere around 12th of October.
Okay.
We'll be having a workshop there. All those problems we'll be facing down there, we'll try to sort it out. Then 18th.
So what kind of problems are you really foreseeing, Raman?
Actually, we'll be dismantling the car here, and then we'll be sending it through the cargo to Darwin. And then there we have to we have to assemble it again. So we're expecting a few problems to be there in Australia.
Ankur, would you agree with what Raman is saying?
Yeah, it's true. Whatever he's saying, that it's completely true. We have to dismantle the car to put in the cargo because airlines have a maximum dimension for the cargo, and our car is pretty huge. So
and your car is pretty huge, but one thing that I noticed is it can only seat one person. So what about the rest of the people who want to be inside that car?
Actually, according to the regulation of the event, it has to be a single seater. So once we come back from Australia,
so if it's another competition, then you can perhaps put four people inside.
Yeah.
All right, that's something that
family car.
Family car.
Totally. Well, that is something we look forward to. But what is the maximum speed that this car will actually achieve?
If we are taking the energy only from the sun, this car can cruise at a speed of 40 to 50 km/h without stopping till there is the sun.
Okay.
But if we are taking the power from the batteries, it can go beyond 100 without any problem.
So what batteries are these?
These are normal batteries which are available in the market today, pure Latin batteries.
Okay.
They can be easily purchased in the market. Everything that we have put in this car can be purchased in the Indian market. It's a complete Indian car.
It's a complete Indian